Okay, fine. Let's try these things. These ugly things. I have a huge hook and they are chartreuse. At least for white bass and good hook. They're not for crappie, but for these circumstances, I think that's about as good as you can create circumstances for these ugly things. Kinda okay now. Not good, but whatever. Let's try this fish from here a little bit because the wind is super stiff, folks. I'm getting cold. And here behind the windshield, because I'm lower, look, behind the windshield, you have enough protection. Bite? I'm getting bites on this thing. I mean, I'm sure if there is white bass, I'll catch, because white bass doesn't care. White bass doesn't care. So you might as well use these ugly things. Even under the boat. White bass doesn't care, folks. You can use ugly things as much as you want. White bass doesn't give a hoot. Man, let me go get my net. I'm gonna lose my jig head. This one is not Chinese. It's my Daiwa jig head. And I need to retire. Actually, you know what? Let me retire right now. As soon as Dude, what's your problem? I already got rid of the barb. What is your problem, man? Let go, man. Finally let go. He drew some blood, but he gonna make it. And give me a second, I wanna retire because I caught I don't know how many white bass already without retiring. And maybe I catch a striper or something here. You don't know. I don't wanna lose my best fish of the day. So snappy the snap, I say. Take some line off. Actually, this one might be even better than the trickles. Just for white bass. Because it's chartreuse. And the other one was kind of green pumpkin. Oh, with white bass, we don't need no green pumpkin. Here is nibbles. Weight. We felt the weight. Man, I love white bass, man. White bass is just a good fight. It's just a good fight. Worth freezing my ass today. White bass is a good fight, folks. Okay, if I'm gonna fish out of here, let me move my ugly boots and anchor. He let go of the hook, but because I have no barb, I'll let him go anyway. Even this one is sliding down the hook. Even this one. Let me move this box with ugly things out of here. Out of your sight, folks. Alright. I almost gave up at one point. Man, I went all the way deep down this channel and came out with nothing, not even channel catfish. I was messing up on the bottom, jigging the bottom, just desperate for even a channel catfish. And why is it coming just from jigging? It's coming down just from the jigging, folks. Nobody's even pulling it, just when I jig. Let's try this way. Do you still need to glue this thing? I'm snapping a little too vigorously and it slides down the shank of the hook just from the snapping. I think you still need to glue these things. Gotta snap more gently. Once they slide down the hook, little buggers don't want to eat it. There he is. Man, this one has slower shakes. This one might be a keeper. Don't be channel catfish now. This one might be keeper. Not really. I mean, he's nice. He's nice, but not really. He's not even as big as the others. How did I don't know what happened. He felt really heavy at one point. The lure is here. I don't know what kind of stopper to put so it doesn't slide down. Cast that way, but still look back. Some protection from the wind. Wow. There's not a truck there, there's not a trailer, there's no car, there is nothing. There is nobody there. I am the only one fishing. I'm the only one fishing, folks, but the bite is hot. By this stiff wind right now, my fingertips are freezing. Look at how nice they pull. If I can fish them from the back, it's about the same, to tell you the truth, because when you're on the front, you cast on top of the fish, but the fish that you cast on top, they don't bite. It's some other random fish that comes and eats it. So might as well save your fingertips and cast from the back. This ugly little booger, I'm gonna name him Booger. ZMan Booger, not Bugger, Booger. Finally, we found one good application for that thing. White bass. That's a good application. I just pulled and it got stuck into something. Oof, tell me white bass isn't fun. Little Jiro. Come here, little Jiro. Finally, one good application. Look, the booger. It's exactly like a booger. For the chartreuse booger. There he is. Are you a better fish or something? I think this is a better fish or something. I think this is a better fish or something. Better fish or something for sure. Gotta watch the... Let's go on the back. Stay away from the trolling motor. On the little ugly booger. It's not that big. It's not that big, but it's bigger than the ones I've been catching. Maybe drum. He's coming up already. It's not that big, just... Yeah, another. I love these big ugly things. I love these big ugly things. I love drum. They're a good fight and they have good meat. In Bulgaria, this drum would be devoured. And not to tell you in Vietnam. In Vietnam, this drum would be eaten alive. Okay, that's a figure of speech, but both Bulgaria and Vietnam would be immensely happy to catch this kind of fish. All we have there is some kind of carp. They are all from the carp family. In the mouth, folks. I'm not gonna weigh him and kill him like the other fish. I didn't kill him, he recovered, but took him 10 minutes to recover. I'm gonna let this fish alone. Don't worry, I'm gonna show him to you once I get everything out of here. He's a good 5-pounder, I say. Maybe not 5-pounder. The other one was enormous. It was barely, not even 9. I don't know, close to 5 for sure. Folks, the booger is getting hard to fish because it started sliding down just from me snapping it. So now I can't fish it the way I want it. I'm fishing kind of gently just because otherwise it slides down when you snap it. We're gonna have to catch a couple of fish. Let's catch a couple more fish with the booger and change to something else, even if it's another ZMan. Because this booger is sliding down, folks. It's sliding down not from fish, not from bites. Just from me snapping, slides down the hook. We on the bottom yet? There he is. There is one. And he's a little doodle anyway. Yeah. The bite is getting tough. The bite is getting tough. I've been fishing here for an hour and a half, trying all kinds of lures. And the bite hasn't stopped, but as you can imagine, it's getting more and more finicky. One more fish. Caught plenty of fish with the booger. We caught a 5-pound drum too. One more fish. We're gonna end the booger episode. All in all, I would say the only application I personally would use this booger for is what I'm doing right now. But even for that, I would crazy glue it at home. By the way, there is blue crazy glue and black crazy glue. The black crazy glue is water resistant and elastic. That's the one you want. That's the one I use. And they like the smell of it. They say, crazy glue. You know how people who, I don't want to offend them, but some people sniff glue to get high. That's how white bass is. When they sniff crazy glue. Yeah. But anyway, I use the black crazy glue. I lost him. Now I set the hook too hard and it slipped down the shank. And you're gonna need to put some floss like Richard Gere or something, then crazy glue it. Then you can fish it all day. Because yeah, it's indestructible, but when it keeps sliding all the time, what's the point of indestructible? It's just as annoying as putting a brand new bait. That's a good last fish. That is a good last fish for the video. This is a crappie. This is a big crappie or something. Still don't know. No, it's a just awesome white bass to end the video. We didn't get a fish on the float yet. Waiting to get something on the float. But let's take a look at this white bass. I'm gonna let you go, folks. That is a decent white bass. I would have actually kept him, but I already have 3. And how many does my wife want to really clean? That is a 13-incher. You believe that? Let's go measure him before I let you go. He is okay, he's 13, if barely, but he is 13. Alright folks, thank you for watching. Bye bye.